Hello, everybody, back again with another episode of Fight Breakdown. Now, in this video, we're looking at some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Full disclosure, I am not a black belt. I am a two-stripe blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I just want to make sure that's clear. I'm not masquerading as a black belt or anywhere higher than my rank. So I am a two-stripe a blue belt, and I just want to share with you some of my understanding of BJJ, at least at the level that I am at right now. So first of all, I want to show you this video at full speed. This is Marcelo Garcia with all black on against Vitor Shaolin Ribeiro, who has no shirt on in this video, and this is from ADCC 2003. So I'll just let it go at its full speed with some pauses here, and I want to just discuss one technique here, and it happens pretty quick. So I'm gonna show you it, and then we're gonna pause it. So here you see this arm drag into a fast back take, and then within 16 seconds, Ribeiro is asleep. And at the time, this was just absolutely incredible because Ribeiro was already, and then you see the walk off by Marcelo. And you see, I just pause it right there. And you see, at the time, Marcelo was relatively unknown. Okay, he was like a wild card, right? You had Renzo Gracie here. You had all the top Shaolin Ribeiro, one of the top fighters. Marcelo was unknown at the time, and what he did was he came and he took the jiu-jitsu world by storm. And so I want to discuss the technique that he used here to get to this rear naked choke position. It's very hard to see at full speed. So again, we're going to go back and we're going to break it down. All right, and I'm going to slow this all the way down as much as possible. All right, so here we are right at the beginning. You see the arm drag first. So it's arm drag, and you can see Marcelo is basically sacrificing himself. This is like a sacrifice throw in judo. So he's putting all of his weight on Shaolin Ribeiro's right arm. Right, because he must force him to create, as Danaher and his crew have made popular the word kazushi or off balancing. He must off balance Ribeiro, right, long enough so that he could take the back. This is a really quick movement. So all of his weight, so he falls, right, and that's why it's called the sacrifice throw, because Marcelo is actually sacrificing his own body, dropping to the floor like that in order to get Ribeiro off balance with this arm drag. So while Ribeiro is posting with his arm on the mat, you can see the movement continues, and already we can see that Marcelo has the advantage as far as taking his back. Now, when I looked at this match many times. It's one of my favorite matches to watch. I started looking at this, and I noticed that basically, right, what Marcelo achieves here is he achieves a half guard position where you would just take the back. So if any of you are familiar with half guard, there's like a basic half guard sweep that is kind of hard to get, but sometimes you can get it if the opponent, is not aware. So basically what Marcelo does is he skips the actual process of actually going into half guard. But what he does is by doing this arm drag, he kind of pulls him into a really favorable version of half guard. And as you can see, Marcelo, his leg is wrapped around Shaolin's leg just like in half guard, but now he's coming out of the back already. Now I'm going to show you another video to clarify exactly what I'm talking about in 1 second. So here is another video Right, just showing a basic half guard take, right? Just a random video. So just watch. So notice the position of the guy on the bottom that's in the half guard, right? His right leg is wrapped around his opponent's leg, right, signifying the half guard. And watch, basic half guard motion, and see how he takes the back. Okay, I'll show that one more time. And that's basically what Marcelo gets, but of course he skips the having to actually go into half guard. So you can see right there, if you look at this position right here with the guy's arm around the waist, that's where you want to be, right? In this particular sweep right here, this back take. Of course, when you're in half guard, of course, a knowledgeable person is going to be fighting against you there. But just remember that position. That's the back take from half guard. Now back to our Marcelo video. He's in the same exact position. Of course, the angle is different. All right. So from there, we still have it in slow motion. From there, you see he completes the back take. And of course, in a live roll, listen, it's going to be frantic. But see, Marcelo already has the advantage, right, with that arm drag. And of course, beautiful. You can see the seat belt, right? And this is just rear naked choke technique. He's trying to get his hooks in. But before he even gets the hooks in all the way, he gets the strangle all the way. And then and now he has kind of like he's sideways as Ribeiro desperately struggles to try to escape, right? And he kind of chokes him out sideways. Now by 16 seconds, he's pretty much already out. The ref is coming to check now, but the struggle has stopped. So that lets me know that Ribeiro was out already, right? So he strangled him without even having both of the hooks, and he had the grip around the neck, which was most important. And he slowed him down enough where he couldn't really move out of it. And then you see the famous walk off by Marcelo. So this is one of the fights that started the legend of Marcelo Garcia, and this is what started him on the path as being considered the GOAT of grappling, one of the GOATs, especially at his size. All right, and you see Ribeiro, just waking up. So anyway, that concludes this video. That was just a short analysis of basically one and a half moves. If you want to throw the rear naked choke in there, we didn't even talk about that too much, but it's just it just happened to be connected to the move we were discussing, which was that arm drag. But like I said, I wanted to point out something that it probably wasn't pointed out before, which is when you look at it again, you can see the hook coming in, and again, just think half guard. So it's almost like you're pulling into an advanced favorable version of half guard when you do that arm drag like that. And I love that technique as a half guard player myself. Is that arm drag, throwing the leg in there immediately and going to the back and getting the back, because you're skipping the whole process of having to fight in half guard already if you can get this arm drag from standing. So if you're a half guard player, this is definitely a technique from standing that you should definitely add to your arsenal in order to try to get into half guard, right? To not only get in half guard, but also take the person's back. So if you don't succeed in the back take, you will be in half guard. And if you're talking about tournaments and points, since you made the contact with the person, it should not count against you as you just being taken down, because you're actually initiating the contact and actually initiating the takedown. But if you succeed and get this like what I like to call a drop on the opponent, then you be just like Marcelo here. So this is a technique that's tried and true at the highest levels even today. This arm drag. There's many different types of arm drags, but like I said, this particular arm drag like has this half guard element attached to it, and it's happened so fast that it's I had to slow it down all the way, but I just love this sacrifice, gets him off balance, and Marcelo does not stop moving, and then it's too late. He already has the drop on his opponent. So that is it for that video. I hope you enjoy. I hope to hear from you. Like I said in my last video, this is relatively new channel, so I'm still, working out the imperfections. So please bear with me. I'm a big fan of jiu-jitsu. I love jiu-jitsu. I love all the martial arts actually, but jiu-jitsu number one. I love boxing and judo also. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Click the thumbs up, all that stuff that everybody always tells you about, and the reason is very clear, is that not only does it boost the viewership of the channel, but it helps move the video up in these algorithms on YouTube so that it is more visible, so that when somebody does type in, Marcelo Garcia or something, my video won't be 1 million down the road, number 1 million. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you took something out of that little lesson there. And I hope to see you in the match. And what else can I say? Yeah, I'll be doing some other videos too. Like I have a lot of people that I want to look at. Roger Gracie, more Marcelo, some of the newer guys too. So give my thoughts on it. So I'll talk to you guys later. And take care of yourselves out there.